My name's Chelsea Nolan, and I'm happy to be here. I always open up with this song because my birthday's on January 2nd, and that's also my dog Cleanie's birthday. But it's also Roger Miller's birthday. Laugh back and forth at what the other had to say. And this and this and that, had such a good time. Ooh, ollie, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water. They were drinking, they discussed the down. Never been that skin the sheriff and his posse was watching him gathering round. All the little John running through the forest, trying to fence the dark and trees and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making the move. Ollie, what a day. Ooh, ollie, what a day. Oh Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes-Benz? My friends all got Porsches, I must make amends. Work hard my lifetime, no help for my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes-Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me your TV? Darling, $4 just trying to find me. I'm ready for delivery each day until 3. Oh Lord, won't you buy me color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me right on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord, please don't let me down. Show me you love me right next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me night on the town? Oh Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes-Benz? My friends all got Porsches, I must make amends. Work hard my lifetime, no help for my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes-Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes? Cool, thanks. Let's see. Not good at making set lists. Just trying to read the room. But most of the people are out of the room. So, what do you do then? Smells like barbecue in here. It's so nice. I feel like the donkey with the carrot on the end of the stick. Finish this and you can have some. I'll do this song. It's called Camelot Blues. This will be on my next record coming out here soon. I've been working hard on it. I wrote this in my sleep. I had a dream one night and I was singing it on a stage, and I thought it was weird because it was about cigarettes, and I ain't ever smoked a cigarette in my whole life. A cigarette. Because when I was little, on Saturdays we used to go to the dump with my dad because he didn't want to have to pay them to come pick up the trash, but we ended up spending way more money that way. But I think he was just trying to get out of the house. Now that I'm married, I know what that's like. But so he took us to the dump, and he'd take us to the candy store, and the candy store was a gas station on the way to the dump. And I got a Pepsi, and we went to the dump and, you know, did whatever. And on the way back home, I leaned down to get my Pepsi and I drank it. This has nothing to do with this song, but I leaned down and I drank my Pepsi, and my dad thought that my new Pepsi was his old Pepsi and he ashed in it. And I drank it, and I was like, well, I'm never smoking cigarettes. This is gross. But anyway, I wrote the song about cigarettes, even though I've never smoked one. But after I had that dream singing this chorus, I proceeded to have one of the stranger weeks of my life, and I realized, although I've never smoked a cigarette, I know what it feels like to need one. So if you've ever felt like you've needed a cigarette, this is for you. I'm always waking up on the wrong side of the bed, but this room ain't real big. That's the only path I had to live. Between the piles of clothes that I gotta clean, and all this junk that I don't really need, it's true. I got the Camel White Blues. Smoke, but I'm just hoping it'll fix this. Pack of Camel White Blues should patch the wounds my love has inflicted. I ain't looking for no lung disease, but these days have knocked me to my knees. It's true. I got the Camel White Blues. Slow it down for a few. I got the Camel White Blues. If things didn't go wrong, they just wouldn't feel right. But it rained too much and my gig got canceled last night. This life ain't even half what it seems. Jump the hoops, climb the fence, and find the go-betweens. It's true. I got the Camel White Blues. I should learn by now. You gotta light one up just to slow it down for a few. I got the Camel White Blues. Two if by sea, but there's no light shining out here for the saving of me. Life's mistaken me for some kind of meat, 'cause it's trying hard to get a piece of me. It's true. I got the Camel White Blues. Just to slow it down for a few. I got the Camel White Blues. I'm sure now you got light one up, slow it down for a few. I got the Camel White Blues. I got the Camel White Blues. The Camel White Blues. Thanks. About time to change my strings. Let me get her in tune. Cool. I'm so glad to be here. So nice to drive 15 minutes down the road and be where you need to be. let's see. So I mentioned that song is going to be on the album. I've been so blessed, it's crazy, but I signed a recording contract, and I'll tell you the story because this is intimate and we're all here. So I had recorded, I don't even know, it's maybe been 7 years now. I think you were the one that pointed out it had been however many years when I saw you at the Hound. But it had been a while, and I have been through a lot of crazy stuff, and the money that I had put back to record again didn't exist anymore. And I was at my mom's flower shop in Stanton, and this man came in, and he had driven there from London. That wasn't his destination, but it was like in kind of on the path, and he stopped and went in my mom's flower shop and came in there to see if I had another album. And I was like, man, I'd sold out all my physical copies. And he was like, oh no, I was wanting a new one. I already have the other one. And I was like, man, I'll be honest, like I recorded at Martina McBride's studio this last time, and it was such a amazing experience. And if I can't do it like that again, I don't think I want to do it. Like, why switch it up? It wasn't broke. Like, I'm just broke. And then he left, and I just got real emotional just thinking about, like, man, I just know this is where God wants me to be. And I don't know, it's like, why can't I just get there? And I had to leave my mom's flower shop, and I drove to my house, and I parked, and the sun was in my face, and I just wasn't ready to go inside to a bunch of dogs. Like, I was overstimulated, so I pulled my car around and like backed in the driveway instead. And there was this bush, and like I was parked all catty-cornered, and the front was parallel with the side of this bush, and 13 blackbirds stuck their head out of this bush and was just staring at me. And I was like, God, what does that mean? And then it was maybe 30 seconds later, and my phone rang. And it was my producer offering me a recording contract. And I was like, brother, I have to say yes. Like, even if I don't want to say yes, like, yeah, that was just the most divine thing. And some of my absolute musical heroes that I have listened to for a really, really, really long time are singing my songs and playing to them on this record, and it's just crazy. But I went down in October of 23 and went to Blackbird and laid down the guts of this, and then we were going to go back in like February, but at the end of January in 24, my mom was diagnosed with uterine cancer, and I had realized that all of this that's always happened to me has been because my mom has supported me. And she used to do people's laundry for $1 a piece so me and my brother could get in guitar lessons. And I was like, well, this is what I have to do. And I just kind of disappeared for a year, and people didn't see me, and people just thought I'd quit. But I was just trying to take care of my mom, and I wasn't trying to advertise that, you know. And so I took care of my mom, and then went back down in October the next year, and we've been hammering it out ever since. But we're almost done. We're about to mix it. It's silly what all's going on with this, but I don't deserve it, but I'm thankful for it. But anyway, right when Mom found out she was sick, she sat me and my brother down, and she said, now listen, now my mom is an angel, okay? She's like, she's never drank, she's never smoked, she's cussed, but mostly at me, and rightfully so. But her family is a different story, brother. They are always in and out of jail. And on Christmas Eve, somebody would be in jail, and we'd all gather around the phone at Granny's house and talk to Uncle Cheerio while he was asking for commissary money. But she sat me and my brother down and said, now listen, I don't know what's going to happen with this, but I'll win either way. I'm either healed or I'll go to heaven, but I just need to know you all are doing the right thing, because I don't want to go to heaven by myself, because I know the rest of my family ain't going to be there. And that was kind of funny because it was true, but I wrote this song about my mom, so it won't be on this record, but I'd say it'll make its appearance somewhere at some point. She's tough as nails and sweet as pie, can make about anything. She can paint and draw and cook a meal, but she can't hardly sing. She's up before the sun is, and stands about 5 feet tall, and I get to call her mama. I have the most luck of them all. She speaks in code like Jesus did, with parables to share. She taught me how to be tough too, and how to fix my curly hair. She ain't worried about the price of gas, or if she voted right. I've only heard her say 2 things that keep her up at night. She says, I'm not afraid to die, I'm just afraid of waiting alone on the other side. I'm not afraid to die, but I'm scared to death to see you cry. To say she loves her children don't even scratch the surface, 'cause she knows God has put them here for some great and divine purpose. So in her nightgown with her bare hands, I know she'd fight the devil and turn around and come back home with a gentle love so special, and say, I'm not afraid to die, I'm just afraid of waiting alone on the other side. I'm not afraid to die, but I'm scared to death to see you cry. It's about my mommy. Thanks. I'll let her know you clap for her. We'll do another song. About spirituality, I suppose. I guess it's about being spiritual and mad at the same time. I went through a really difficult season, and I dealt with stuff I never thought I'd have to deal with, and I tried everything. I tried being nice, and I tried being mean, and I tried being loud, and I tried being quiet, and I tried being sane, and I tried being crazy, and none of it was working. And one day I was like, girl, you're just try getting back to them Southern Baptist roots. Give that a go. And that's what this song's about. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, then baby, don't you say it. If your hand ain't good enough to play, then baby, don't you play it. If you ain't got a minute of your time for us to spare, and I ain't sure what you're doing here, the door's right over there. And if you can't stand the love the way you both know I deserve, and if I ain't the only girl you've got to rock your world, and if I fire. You say once more that you don't like to fight. You ain't got the time of day it takes to just do right. Then I'll pray for you, 'cause I'm tired of what it takes from me for hating you. And these last few weeks of therapy just can't undo what you try to do. So I'll just start to bless your heart, and then I'll pray for you. Well, I've taken every other route that I could think to take. I thought you liked my sassy mouth, but turns out that was fake. Again, that didn't fare too well, sorry, 'cause you guys drove me crazy, but you won't drive me to hell. Get it? 'Cause I'll pray for you, 'cause I'm tired of what it takes from me for hating you. These last few months of therapy just can't undo what you try to do. So I'll just start to bless your heart, and then I'll pray for you. Take the Lord's path of divine communication, turn it into petty ways to solve these altercations. But I won't dance around it, 'cause I ain't much on ballet. But those who held the stones have told me murder ain't the way. So I'll pray for you, 'cause I'm tired of what it takes from me for hating you. These last few years of therapy just can't undo what you try to do. So I'll just start to bless your heart. If I was even kinda halfway smart, I probably know this would fall apart, but I'll still pray for you. I'll just start to bless your heart, and then I'll pray for you. Then I'll pray for you. Thanks. Sorry, I had a little tickle in my throat. 'Tis the season. I ain't been taking my Zizal. I think it's time. Oh boy, let's see. I'll try. This is called the Green Bean Song. I wrote this one after I drove like 3 hours to play a farmer's market. And this was before I learned you should negotiate things if you want to get paid for them. And I played for a long time outside. It was hot. And they paid me 4 tomatoes. And they put them, you know, them drive-through cardboard drink carriers, you know? They put 1 tomato in each cup holder. And I took it home and cried. And my mom took a picture of me. And I was like, "Look!" And I'm like sobbing in the picture. And I was like, "Why did you do that?" And she's like, "This will be funny one day." And it wasn't funny that day, and it's still not really funny. But anyway, before I left, I was like, well, can't make this off or not. Gonna get some green beans too. And try to talk this boy I'm dating into liking me a lot. And I had seen that Jell-O commercial that said the quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So thought I was going to give out a whirl at the farmer's market, but that only works if you're a good cook, and I'm not. I really struggle with textures. Like, flavors are good, everything, you know, if it was a sucker it would taste good, but unfortunately, like bread, it says bake until golden brown, and I'm staring at it because that's subjective, and then it's mocha brown by the time I've thought maybe, hey, it's golden, and then it's burnt, no one wants it, and so I struggle. So anyway, I had made these green beans, and I didn't string them very good because we go to eat them and we both start gagging because there's string dangling down the back of our throats, and I told him, I was like, well, honey, I'm sorry, I got them hard to string beans, which was kind of a lie. I mostly just didn't know what the hell I was doing, but it was also the truth, because some beans are harder to string than other beans, and if you've ever strung a bean, then you know that. And then I got to thinking, you know, the man I am trying to impress here, if he were a green bean, can I get an amen, Brett? He would be the hardest bean to string ever. And so I wrote this song about green beans, and the fella I was trying to impress, and we ended up getting married, and it's been almost 6 years now, and we got a farm, and we got a bunch of beans on it. And ain't one of them got a string in it, because we planted a bunch of bush beans so we don't have to choke again. Most of the days I like you, but some of them I don't. When I ask you nicely, calm it down, and you tell me that you won't. I've been trying hard to figure out just what's inside your head. The same, I could understand. You can't go bushwhacking with a pocket knife or bring a rod to a gunfight. And I can't see you dead now without a light to shine. I guess I ain't trying like you want me to, but I've learned to think about a man like you. You're the hardest bean I've tried to string, but my honey, oh, you're mine. My honey, oh, my honey, oh, all this time. My honey, oh, my honey, oh, my honey, oh, you're mine. Sometimes things don't go like you hope, and sometimes they turn out bitter. But the love we have between us two is like Kentucky weather. 'Cause it was hot as hell just yesterday, now cold front's coming in. Pray for rain amidst a drought that puts too deep to swim. Can't go bushwhacking with a pocket knife or a bring a rod to a gunfight. And I can't see you dead now without a light to shine. I guess I ain't trying like you want me to, but I've learned to think about a man like you. You're the hardest bean I've tried to string, but my honey, oh, you're mine. My honey, oh, my honey, oh, I've loved you all this time. My honey, oh, my honey, oh, my honey, oh, you're mine. My honey, oh, my honey, oh, I've loved you all this time. My honey, oh, my honey, oh, my honey, oh, you're mine. Can I do one more? Or do I need to stop?
One more.
Okay.
One more step.
I'll do this one. One of my friends was complaining to me about her man one time. And the word sometimes just started getting thrown around in the conversation. And so sometimes man was born. A time or two, I found myself a second string to someone else, but no one else does what I can, and I don't need a sometimes man. Sometimes man, someone who does all the things you couldn't do. With a Bible under my head, I can't stand sometimes man. If I'm left alone, it's better than living begging for sometimes baby, sometimes love, sometimes cares, no time left between affairs. All that he has is what is his. Sometimes he ain't, and sometimes he is. Trying to do the best I can, leave me alone, you sometimes man. knocking on me one day. You stood tall and strong in my driveway with pearly whites and a golden head, and caught my eye that sometimes made. But I stood my ground before I fell, like a barefoot kid down the water well, and I stopped it before it began, and bid goodbye to sometimes man. If I'm lived too long, it's better than dead. Me begging for it, sometimes baby, sometimes love, sometimes cares, no time left between the bears. All that he has is what it's his. Sometimes he ain't, and sometimes he is. Trying here the best I can, leave me alone, and sometimes man. Sometimes man don't like to lose, and sometimes he's hard to refuse. But you better always have a plan, so you can dump that sometimes man. If I've lived too long, it's better than dead. Me begging for it, sometimes baby, sometimes love, sometimes cares, no time left between the bears. All that he has is what is his. Sometimes he ain't, sometimes he is. Trying the best I can, leave me alone, you sometimes man. I'm trying the best I can, leave me alone, you sometimes man. Alright, cool. Thanks for having me. I got some merch that's really neat in the back of my car. If anybody wants some, I have it set up. I'm the second car in the driveway, so come buy some. Thanks.